Whether you're in need of some basic resources across the community, some information maybe for veterans or for emergency information, or just need some help in a variety of different areas, United Way for Southeastern Michigan and their 211 resource is always available to help you out. Joining us to talk about this resource and more is United Way's 211 Director Tasha Ball with us on the Splash Live. Tasha, thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about 211. The United Way for Southeastern Michigan marks February as 211 month. So, for those that aren't familiar with this resource, what is the 211 hotline?
So, 211 is the information and referral system. It's a helpline for those that are in need. So, we connect people to services, anything for health, human services, governmental need, and any like law or anything like that that does pro bono work. So we are there to help them in their time of need. Not only is it in Southeast, it's throughout the state of Michigan, United States, and parts of Canada. And we are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those that are in need. Just dial 211.
More information can also be found on unitedway.org. And Tasha, how typically are people using this resource? And then when they do call 211 for a variety of these different resources in our communities and beyond, what steps does the United Way then take to help them get what they need?
So, like you said, they can email, text, chat, go online if they're tech savvy, unitedwaysem.org, get help. But when someone calls into 211 to get an advocate, they're going to get someone that's friendly on that other end that's going to have a conversation with them to assess their needs, to make sure that they are actually getting the help that they need. They're going to have that two-way conversation, ask a few questions to better assist them because our database is based on zip code routing. So if a person calls, say, "Oh, I'm looking for food," and we want to make sure that when we're giving them that food pantry, that we're giving them the pantry in their area that's going to be able to accept them. So in that conversation, we're going to see, is it something that can wait, or is it something like a soup kitchen? You may be hungry today and can't wait till tomorrow. So we're going to actually have that conversation and see if it's any other needs that we can help you with. After we have that conversation, take care of your initial need. And we're going to offer you referrals if we found out something else along the way. So, say that we found out that you needed food today. During that conversation, we found out that you were needing help with utilities. We're going to give you that referral as well.
You can find more information in a couple of different places, as you see on your screen. Facebook at United Way SEM. You can also find them on their website, unitedwaysem.org. That is the direct website for the United Way for Southeastern Michigan and their resources right here in our local area. Tasha Ball is with us, the United Way of Southeast Michigan's 211 director on today's edition of the program. And Tasha, it's amazing the resources that you're providing and the variety of help you're providing to residents, not only in greater West Bloomfield and Oakland County, but across Southeastern Michigan. What kind of personnel goes into this? Now, how are people on the other side working to help this effort go forward?
So we have a dynamic team, right? We have over 22 agents that's answering the call. We have a resource team to make sure that those resources in that directory is correct. So we have like each county that we serve has a liaison for that county to make sure that the resources that's in that database is correct and up to date. So when that person calls, we know that we're giving them accurate and up to date information. Then we have the leadership team that's making sure everything is put together. So it's a lot of work to go into this. And not everyone knows about 211, so that's why we are doing February as 211 Awareness Month. And anybody can call 211. You never know when you need that assistance. A lot of people don't call because they don't think that they qualify, but you don't know unless you call.
And Tasha, you run this. You are there with the team each and every day as this 24/7 resource simply by dialing 211 or going to unitedwaysem.org for a live chat or to send emails that are monitored periodically during certain hours throughout the week. People are getting access to these resources. And so, as someone that sees the direct results of this effort, just how helpful is this resource to people here in Southeastern Michigan?
So before I started United Way in 211, I was a caller on that end. So it's very helpful. I didn't know where to go. My hot water tank went out. I'm like, where do I call? Google will give you so much information. I dialed 211, and that person on that other end was there to assist me. We have callers that thank us so much because they don't know what to do. They're just helpful. And on that other end, you're going to get someone that cares, that's going to offer you help and some hope in your situation. Like I said, I was a caller once before and I was so thankful. So I didn't know what to do. You know, when you're working and then something happens, you lose your job and you never had to ask for help, you don't know what to do. And I was thankful that 211 was there to help.
And how does that then inform the way that you do your work, that you lead your team, and better yet, inspire you to provide these services to the best extent possible to everybody that calls that number each and every day?
So because I was a caller and actually some of my team was callers before too, that's how they got their job. We're passionate about the work. We're passionate about the community. It's such great need out there that individuals just need somewhere to go, somewhere to help them, somewhere to lead them. So with me, we lead with passion. We lead with caring and empathy because you can't do this job if you're not an empathetic person. You have to want to do this job. It's hard work. People don't think that being on that other end is hard work. But when you have to listen to people in crisis day in and day out, you have to have the heart to want to do that. You have to want to do that.
Yeah, the people on that side may have a variety of different crises that they're going through, and they need that help. Some immediate, some coming up in the near future. They're confused. Sometimes they're scared. They're worried, and having compassionate people on the other side is so important, and especially when they're doing a great job, as your team does, to point people in the direction of resources that can help them each and every day. Tasha Ball is the director of the United Way for Southeastern Michigan's 211 program, and joins us on the Splash Live. Tasha, before we let you go, anything else that our community should know at this time about 211 or the ways that they can help spread the word on this resource?
Um, Put it on your social. Let people know to dial 211. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you're going to get a live, friendly voice on the other end. Just spread the word. You never know. You never know if you qualify if you don't call. So don't be afraid to call. That's the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to call.
And it is as simple as dialing 211. It connects you directly to the resource. February is 211 month for the United Way for Southeastern Michigan. Spread the word and learn more information about all of their services, including their 211 helpline at unitedwaysem.org. Tasha, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.